Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Metal Magic. I am Astrid.
My name's Shawn.
And tonight, you are here for the fourth installment of our little video sesh. We have done 4 videos in one sitting.
Sorry, we're still wearing the same clothes.
Yeah.
In case you guys were wondering.
We're total scrubs.
We do own
Just
other
kidding.
clothing. We've just been sitting here recording them 4 videos
It's
in a row.
only been like 3 hours, so.
Yeah.
And that first video had a bonus track at the beginning.
At the end.
Yeah, or you know what I meant. At the beginning and the end, it's all the same. Just kidding.
Yeah, so go check out the Children of Bodom video. There's actually 2 tracks on there and one at the end.
That was pretty funny.
So yeah.
Cookie Monster.
So what are we listening to today, Astrid?
So we are listening to Symmetry, Morphogenesis, and I love this song so much.
And there's a music video
There's
this time.
There's the actual music video, guys.
Finally, you're always like...
Well, listen,
still pictures over here.
Everything that I like is too obscure to have funding for music videos.
Right? That's alright.
These guys are kind of cool.
Kind of cool? Alright, so we're just not going to listen then.
He has these really great dimples for like a metalhead. Not even gonna lie, I hardcore crush on this dude. He's probably a douche in real life, and I'm probably gonna feel bad about it if I meet him in person, but that's okay. Anyway, enjoy.
So here it is, Symmetry, Morphogenesis, the official music video.
Yep.
All in your style.
Yeah, that was really good. Astrid's gonna be back in here in just a few moments. So I'm just gonna share my thoughts on that and pull up the lyrics. We're not gonna go through the whole thing yet because we're gonna wait for Astrid to get in here. I'm just gonna pull them up on the screen here. I thought that song was really cool. Definitely. You're not gonna close the door?
Not right now.
Alright. So I thought that song was really cool. As I was just saying, I really dug that. Again, nothing against the band we heard before. I did like this better.
Yep.
It was more kind of my.
I had a feeling you would like
my
this
style.
Yep.
But that I love that going from like singing beautifully to like crawling into my soul. You know what I mean? Like that's one of the that's like one of the kind of styles I love the most, is when like that melodic, but also when they can be melodic and gritty at the same time in the same song.
Right.
I love when bands can do that. And the other band,
they had that in the background, but it wasn't the lead vocalist who was doing it.
Exactly, and that's what I think. And I don't know, maybe that was. I don't know what it was to be. I couldn't even pinpoint exactly.
I think it was just it threw you off because it's operatic metal.
But this song was definitely amazing. So let's talk about what we got going on here. As you can see, Morphogenesis. This is year 0. All we knew has died. The mutiny came so sudden, killing yesterday. Okay.
So this is like apocalypse.
Yeah,
now.
Some apocalypse now type, John.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts that force discordance away. Once more an era is fading. Whatever dreams we're reaching to claim. Besides the path we are taking, gone forever. We are done with worldviews mechanical.
No, you're screwing this up.
Shut up. I put my own.
None shall ever be a slave to thoughts inside their heads.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good
Mind
stuff.
is the master of morphogenesis. The structure remained untrodden, a new reality. If you're still, watching this video after hearing that, I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of like I like their music because it makes you think about it.
I was talking about after them
fuck.
hearing you sing.
Oh, me? Oh, well, fuck you. My singing's way better than yours. Comment below if my singing was better.
Comment below if, both, if you think, my singing is the best ever. And, you just want to troll Astrid. That'd be dope. So, do it.
Let's see whose side you're on, folks. I don't know. I love this because it makes you think. This whole thong. This thong.
Wow, that was bad. Buddies.
Friends for life.
So those 2 lines were repeated, so let's go through here. Bleeding through all spheres, all our thoughts, all our fears, gaining life, soul, mind, heart, feeding starts now, rising from ash and dust. Not ash and dust, ash and dust. So it's like dust made of ash.
Yep.
Through our sins, karmic cost, measured souls,
weigh our hearts
judge our thoughts.
No. Thoughts that force discordance away. Once more an era is fading. Whatever dreams.
So yeah, they just kind of repeat the same thing to the end of the song. But no, I really like. So what would you say is the overarching story going on here? As someone who's heard this song multiple times.
So it's basically saying you need to ditch the mechanical world.
There you go.
And go back to your roots, because if you don't, that's where you're going to end up, and you're not going to know how to survive in a world without machines.
Truth. I mean, Einstein... Shoot, what was that quote? Let's see if I can find that real quick. It was an Einstein quote about technology. I don't know, it was basically, because somebody put this quote in the comments, if you know it. It's a quote about how we would reach the point where, we're consumed by technology, and it actually starts to be a hindrance rather than a...
I was going to touch on this a second ago, actually.
Rather than a benefit to our being.
So when this song came out, cell phones were not like this. They were either flip phones, or they were small smartphones with maybe a QWERTY keyboard, things like that.
Like the Sidekick?
Yes, people were just...
Sidekick was the best mobile phone ever.
So I had this one. It was like a Motorola, and it flipped open sideways, like it spun open, and then there was like a keyboard at the bottom. But
sick.
So it wasn't just like the Sidekick where the screen flipped up. I had that one after, but this one, it was like... For
all you youngsters that are watching this video, you know what a Sidekick is? Just Google T-Mobile Sidekick and revel in what was once the most awesome phone ever. So my phone was smaller than this mouse, okay? And it would flip up, and then there would be a keyboard down the bottom. And back then, people weren't glued to their phones like they are now. And he's literally pointing out, gone forever, we're done with worldviews mechanical, none shall ever be a slave to thoughts inside their heads. And if anyone's been paying attention in the world right now, people in the developed countries are becoming more and more and more depressed and dependent on... We're becoming mind slaves. Dependent on technology for entertainment and for our thought processes to stay balanced and positive, because we're literally withdrawing from technology right now if we put the phone down. So we're having withdrawals. They literally said this as before people became that obsessed with their phones. It was just the beginning. Because they could see it. Because you could already see it back then. I mean... There were a lot of people, especially people that had, sidekicks. Oh, my God, look, I'm on my Sidekick 24/7. You know what I mean? And then there were Jack knows what's up. Jack and I had sidekicks. We were the cool kids. Just kidding. We weren't that cool. But I didn't have a sidekick. I played with all my friends' sidekicks. I would log them out of their aim and then log into my aim. You're such a dude. So... No, I would ask them. But they had the best keyboard, though, right? They did. I would ask them, do you mind if I just go on aim with your sidekick? They'd be like, sure. Yeah. Well, that's some good friends, AIM. Oh, my God. AIM. Old people. AIM, yeah, we're so old. AOL Instant Messenger. So, yeah. I knew you would like this band. Yeah, I know. I did like this a lot. We're going to have to touch on them again later at some point. This is definitely a band that's going in the vault. What I'm going to do probably is at some point, what I was doing this yesterday, I was YouTubing the official YouTube channels of certain bands and just subscribing to their channels so that their videos would pop up in in our suggesteds and stuff like that. So we might see, might be inspired to be like, oh, let's check out this song. Oh, I know this band. I remember that song. You know what I mean? Just to kind of give us ideas of songs, maybe songs that we weren't thinking of, something that we haven't heard in a long time. So I'm just kind of subscribing our YouTube channel to a bunch of other channels, trying to build up a metal network for us. Yep. I like it. Good call. Yeah. So that was Morphogenesis by Scar Symmetry. And I guess we're signing off now. Thank you guys for joining us for our 4th episode of the day. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can get notifications. Ding ding.
Ring my bell.
I'm surprised you haven't sang that. Of all the times I've said ring the bell.
I've thought about it pretty much every time.
Yeah, I figured you did.
But I figured since I sang in this one, like, screw it.
Alright, guys, before she starts singing again, let's sign off. Peace.
Bye.
Bye, guys.